Everybody beating the block. We going straight to the top. So we gotta move in the same direction.
Here's the center fielder, Lee. The 1-1. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down. Here's the Giants lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. Flores. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Wait on that fastball.
With that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. So a man on base to start the inning. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And the pitch. And now 2-1. And a ground ball to first. Arias to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. David Fry. Sends it to Flores. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lee under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Brian Rocchio. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he's all set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Rolls across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now the veteran catcher, Tom Murphy. On the ground, Rocchio. Tosses across to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Set for the bottom of the third. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And another ball. Next offering is downstairs. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
A wind in the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That's 3 singles in a row. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something in the outfield grass to push that run across.
Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and we're back. Start of the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, Lee. The pitch. That's out to center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is Matt Chapman. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. Rocchio throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 4th. Now here is David Fry. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Not a big fastball on the mound by today's standards, just low 90s. But when you can pitch backwards like that and sometimes save the fastball for later in the count, it just sort of explodes on hitters and gets right by him. That was the first fastball to the bat, and clearly the timing just wasn't there for it.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the 2nd game of the series. And that one is lifted in the air. Slater in pursuit. Nabs it. And there's 2 down. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Jorge Soler. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 2-1.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
The 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 3.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that's too high, ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's a 1-1. Base hit right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit long.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Now the catcher up to hit, Tom Murphy. The pitch. Right side. Laureano trying to get there. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Just off the inside corner. And it's 2-2.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
So the lineup flips over. Lee now at the plate. And another ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
They limit the damage here. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Laureano comes up to hit. Line drive. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jake Fox digs in for the Guardians.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough ball.
Center field. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He'll see as a run scores on the play. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Outside. 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Out to center. Lee snags it, and there's 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. He notches strikeout. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Matt Chapman. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
He's got it, and there's one away. Austin Slater stands in. Kicks and fires. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jorge Soler, the next Giant to hit. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score and they tie. It's 3-all.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He
gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Xzavier Curry.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Here's the catcher, David Fry. Here's a 1-2. That one to first. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Fitzgerald whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Rocchio. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. And now 2-2.
It's a good
2 balls,
take.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. Soler gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is back here in Cleveland. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Giants catcher, Tom Murphy. Ripped towards third. Ramirez sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Number 51.
Lee, the next Giant to hit. Hit in the air, center field. Under it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Gabriel Arias. Hits the corner, 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball. Got him looking. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Ramon Laureano digs in for the Guardians. Ripped on a line to center. Lee makes the grab. 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Next to hit, Jake Fox. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing doing for the... On the mound now, Scott Barlow.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. Base hit into right center. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eli Morgan getting ready to go. Stephan getting cranked up as well. High fly ball, right field. Hauls it in for the out. And up next for San Francisco, Jorge Soler. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
3-1 is on the way. Runner on the go. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And a 1-1. And another ball. Hard hit, right side. That's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Robbie Ray. Right side, Fitzgerald. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, Parker.
Ground ball right side. Fitzgerald tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 out, space is empty. Up the middle, Hampson. To first, Guardians go down in order. Here in Cleveland, we go to the 9th. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And another ball. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. The tag. Out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Out towards right center field. 2 away now. And here's the catcher, Tom Murphy. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
The 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. On the ground to third, Ramirez. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. No run. So bottom of the ninth. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, David Fry. Fastball for a strike. Just outside. It's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. One out, bottom of the ninth. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. Flores on to first. And that quickly 2 away. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That one fouled off. 2-2. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the third out. Righty reliever out of the pen. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Entering is the pinch runner, Nick Ahmed. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Wouldn't chase that time. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Eli Morgan up and throwing. Karinchak also getting ready. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kwan heads after it. Kwan pulls it in on the run. Oh, the throw is over his head. Now it's Matt Chapman. Fitzgerald stands at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Austin Slater. Right-hander kicks, deals. Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Jorge Soler. And a pitch. Strike 2. First and second, 2 down. Here are the top half of the 10th. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Welcome back. Pinch hitter. Now into the game, Brandon Martirano. He takes over behind the plate. So the tying run at second. That's in there. And the count 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish. But
swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
New arm for the Giants, Camilo Doval.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Pitch misses, ball 3.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations.
Got him! And there's 2 away.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. 4-3 our final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
On the line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 9 hits.
Take a walk with the full moon. Roll button and zipped up. It's all kicking off soon. Better stay well equipped, bruv. I don't know about your goons. Round here, everything lift up. Whether it's draw, win or lose, none of my friend them give up.
Let's do it. Ain't come here to talk it out, let's get into it. Froze up, now you frozen. You should've blew it. I told you you can't with us, you should've knew it. Yeah, we gon' do the most, yes. Foot all on they flesh, yes. Oh, you wanted to go to now. Made it out alive, I'm blessed. Leave one other guy now. We was trying to ride together. Get put down wherever. We gon' ride forever.
Daddy, we came to start it. Bring the